We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 1-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming into play right at 320 with 45 home runs and 94 runs batted in. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Stepping into the box, Tino Martinez. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pulse.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Popped up, Martinez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jeimer Candelario is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Striding in, Eddie Murray. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down in it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Still no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Canseco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Canseco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Hideki Matsui is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
In there, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Matt Williams is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. With runners in scoring position this season, Rogers brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy
in the dirt, but good hands back there by Posada as he's able to pounce on it quickly. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Murray has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Number 18 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Reyes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. In there, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled off. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The bouncer to the left side, and there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jeimer Candelario is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on this. So stepping in, Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready now, Bernie Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Tino Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Adam Dunn stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Dunn is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Matt Williams is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jose Canseco stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Stepping in, Tim Raines, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Canseco leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Soriano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Next for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Tigers.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum.
Nico.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Jorge Posada will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he falls behind 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in once again, Derek Jeter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next. It'll be Jeimer Candelario. The first pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Digging in to try it again, Bernie Williams. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And there's ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen, as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. At the plate, Tino Martinez.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tino Martinez.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jose Canseco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Up next to the Tigers.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled
So
out.
now to the plate, Matt Williams. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Jake Rogers stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line towards center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning.
This thing is far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Now in the box, Tim Raines. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Standing in, Alfonso Soriano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Still 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So the Yankees. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Nico Goodrum. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Victor Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. On his way to pitch number 100. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off with the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Looking to send him packing again. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
We got full count.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
Popped him up. Rogers has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 18, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's out 1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended.